That's masculine and feminine.
But where is that with God? No, that's fine though.
Before we go there, so you are mixing between two, first of all.
I'm mixing with what two, sorry?
Between my question was to you. Doesn't mean because like now, doesn't mean because you see a man or you see the, like for example, to make it clear to you, a door does not necessitate the carpenter is made from wood. If you see a door made of wood, doesn't mean because the door is made of wood, therefore the carpenter must be made from wood too.
That's a good point, but I don't think you understand it.
No, I do
understand. No, this is a fantastic point.
Let me finish my point. My point, my question was to you about the creator. You refer to him as she and he. You start with your understanding, okay?
I'm saying, I also said that we're using language.
I understand that.
Right, so this is how we express it in the language.
Right,
okay,
Now, in order for you to speak about the creator, you cannot do guesswork. Your understanding is subjective. Likewise, my understanding...
No, it's not guesswork. You know why it's not guesswork?
No,
you know why it's not guesswork?
Does the creator tell you his name is she?
No, I didn't say the creator's name is she. What I'm saying, in terms of masculine and feminine principles, the words that we use when we're personifying them in this language, English that we're speaking, is he and she. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that I conceptualize the creator not as masculine, but masculine and feminine.
But based upon what though?
So I'm saying you missed the point.
If the man can identify or conceptualize the creator as masculine,
as he,
what is the? I don't understand.
Okay, the difference between you two.
Why is
Let me make it clear to you.
Let
me make it clear to you. As a Muslim, we don't call the creator he because we feel like it. We say no. In order for me to speak about the creator, I have to either the creator speaks to me directly, or through prophets and messengers. Okay, that's what you dictate. What's your name, by the way?
Shaka.
Shaka, nice to meet you. My name is Shamsi.
Yes, sir.
Shaka, Shaka.
I'm familiar with you. You're a celebrity, right?
What I'm saying is Shaka,
Yes, sir.
Now, in order for me to speak about your father, I cannot just say your father is this and that. You're gonna tell me, listen. Either my father will tell you about himself directly, or you should inform me about your father. That's what, as a Muslim, we say the creator himself told us through the Prophet Muhammad referred to him as he. So how can we know that is the creator? Because we can establish Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet that was chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you keep saying your experience to experience, and you have to understand, Shaka, your experience is subjective, correct? Likewise, Shaka, let me finish. I'll finish my point. Sorry, take it. Your experience and my experience, and your understanding and my understanding are subjective.
We can't say that experience is subjective.
Both us, our experience is subjective. Okay, so therefore you are coming from the angle of something subjective, but I'm coming from the angle which is objective. Who is it? The creator refers to him as he. Because in Arabic language, in Arabic language, we say the moon is she. Sorry, moon is he, but moon is not male or female. You understand? So Allah already referred to him.
So you say the moon is he or she?
He. But the sun is she. Arabic language. But Allah already told us, even I refer myself as he. But bear in mind, nothing like unto me. You are the creation. I am the creator.
But I am not saying that the creator is man and woman.
But he doesn't say. No, you mean Shaka. The creator never refers himself as he and she. So don't refer to himself.
In the Quran.
Even in the Bible.
Fine. And I don't follow either of those rules.
So where you got that from?
Hold on a second, right?
Go on, Shaka, sorry.
For example, I am here before you. Do I need to tell you that I have a mother and a father?
You don't have to tell me, no.
But you would understand that I do, right? So and if I said, well, I'm here, I have no father, what would you say?
We wouldn't believe
you. Would dismiss that completely.
That's correct.
Right? Okay. Now I'm saying,
except if you are claiming to be Jesus.
Go on.
Exactly.
Even that would dismiss it.
And I could be. Maybe I'm not aware of that revelation.
All right.
I haven't come to that. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, that from the African spiritual perspective, the creator reveals him herself. Continue to use that terminology, and we could say itself, through the laws of nature. Yes. So we don't need what you're calling revelation, is not an event for I. It's not revelation is constant. yeah, it is eternal. Yeah.
Based upon what? But where did you get this from?
Because of the fact that
Shaka,
hold on a second.
go on, sorry.
Does not the creator create the entire universe?
He created the entire universe.
Right. So the point is, that in understanding, the creation, and the creator, is through our interaction with the universe.
No.
It's not. Okay.
No. One second. No. It's true. In a way, we can understand the creator through the creation. Because Allah told us to reflect upon the creation. But doesn't mean you come to the conclusion that he's she or he. You meaning.
But what's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what is wrong with it. Because you cannot speak about the creator based upon your feeling. The creator or him. It is.
It's not feeling.
Okay, prove to me.
It's not feeling.
Okay, does the creator.
It's not feeling.
Hear me out. Check. Does the creator told you that he referred to himself as he and she?
No, this is the point I'm trying to make.
And it's contradiction anyway.
But
if he's he,
the idea.
If it's she, cannot be he.
But
you know there's a contradiction. Are you aware of that?
No.
Masculine cannot.
No.
There's no contradiction.
I think I get what
It's like saying if I use the word parents,
Parents,
right. If I use the word, people understand that I'm talking about a male and a female.
That's right.
A masculine and a feminine principle that has come together to create me. Yes. So it's for me saying the creator is like saying parents. Yeah.
No, the creator is one. The parents is two.
Alright, there's no dispute on that. Hold on, let me say something.
It's not going nowhere. Shaka. I think we have to.
Let me just say, right, you would agree, right? There cannot be, right? The creator cannot not have a feminine principle, but create a feminine. You understand what I'm saying?
So again,
do you, for example, do you believe in Islam that we were made in the image
of the creator?
Yes.
Yeah, but it explains it. No,
that's what he's saying.
No. Wait. In the when Allah mentioned about we are being made in the image of the creator, or Adam, okay, meaning that the creator has a knowledge and we have a knowledge. However, as I told you, there is a criteria. The creator has essence, we have an essence. The creator has a face that befits his majesty and we have a face that befits our essence. But remember, when we speak about the creator's attribute and his essence, there is always, we remember something which the creator himself clarified. ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. There is nothing like unto him, and is the all hearing, the all seeing.
But you still use the word he.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. There is nothing comparable to him. But what you have to understand, you're missing my point. As a Muslim, we come in from a solid point that we can prove the creator referring to himself as he. If the creator did, therefore we should have no problem. But you said that my thing is subjective.
Shaka.
You keep saying the creator is he and she. That's what you refer to him. Can you prove that to me? The creator said that.
No, but this is the point. I don't have to prove it to you.
Hold
on.
So it's about the creator from your feeling.
No. It's not about a feeling thing.
It is because the creator never told you.
I understand what I'm saying. It is.
It's not.
Because hold on.
Say something, Shaq. Can I say something? Shaq, can I say something?
Because the language.
No, but Shaq, can I say something?
Yes.
I know what you originally said here, because you used as a proof here about your child. Remember earlier when we was talking to you about a child being born from a mother and father, and we're saying this is what we generally understand.
That life.
But I gave you an example.
Life. Not just me, life.
I know, but I gave
the
an
entire univeruse. Everything that is living in the universe.
Baskai, is he or she?
But we explained to you, Allah is able to do all things. So I'm saying Adam, peace upon him. Allah made him, we've been formed from the deen. With his own hands. There was no female there. So that's what I said to you in the beginning.
But you're referring to
agree. Remember,
the child, not the parent.
Remember, Shams, what Shaka?
I think it's done on Shaka. Shaka, you coming? Well, I will tell you, I will leave it here, Shaka. You coming from an angle. We're coming from the angle that logic dictates Shaka. Any person with a logic. Sorry. But I just want to understand it, to conclude it, because we don't want to be here for 20 hours. You know, we have to go home.
What time is it?
It's already 20 past 9. Shaka, wait. Shaka,
I don't mind. We started somewhere else. You was asking about blackness and Africanness and that kind of thing.
No problem. What I'm saying, my point to leave you with, logic dictates. As I told you, in order for me to speak about your father, I cannot just do guesswork. Or start looking to your father how he made the cars and how he made the doors and how he made the houses and everything. You know.
But you kind of see that my father's a man, right?
Hear me out. No, hear me out. But not a man and a woman.
You kind of see.
No.
But you kind of see that my mother is a woman.
Yeah, but not a man and a woman.
Yeah, but I didn't say. But
you used to say God, he and she.
Say that. No, but the point.
So make up your mind if it's he or she.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. I didn't say. Listen.
You said God, he and she.
Again. I'll repeat. Yeah.
He cannot not be aware of a feminine.
This is the point I'm trying to make.
No,
because you guys are shocking.
I'll finish my point. My point is, look, God told us, he referred to himself as he, but you are referring to himself as he and she, which you have no proof for, and you already mentioned that you don't have to give us proof. Therefore, we finish here.
There's infinite proof of masculine and feminine principle in the universe. So the point is,
you mixing.
From my divine conception, right? From my that the
he's mixing between Ramadan
and feminine principle.
Shaka, you mixing between Ramadan and January.
Shamsi, don't go yet. Shamsi, don't go yet.
Right?
I have to go.
The only the idea, and we don't have to get hung up on this because, like I said, it's language. Yeah, we're conceptualizing principles using our human consciousness. Yeah, and I am saying that in the consciousness of the spirituality that I come from, yeah, we conceptualize, yeah, masculine and feminine principles as that which brings forth life. Yeah, so I'm not hung up. Yeah, I'm not particularly hung up on the words he or she, or even the word masculine and feminine.
No, you say everything that came to creation from masculine and feminine.
I am saying that.
Sorry. I want.
He's basically telling you they worship themselves.
No, wait, before.
This is
wait.
Oh, 1 second. This is.
Shaka, I don't want to hear what he said. I want to hear from you.
No, I've heard.
Shaka.
Yeah.
Make me understand.
Because I understand where that's coming from.
But we're going
to get back to that.
Make me understand.
I know where that's coming from.
Shaka, because as I've mentioned, you know how long will we be recording? You know, not everyone is going to watch 2 hours. Yeah,
it's fine. This is content over everything. People watch.
No, trust me.
Especially the Muslims.
Yeah, no.
They're only watching this hard.
Shaka, hear me. Shaka, hear me out.
Go.
Maybe I want to understand you correctly.
Yeah.
Are you saying in order for something to come into existence, need masculine and feminine?
I am saying that all life, yeah,
which is everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Comes through the combination of masculine and feminine.
Prove that.
Right,
well, I would ask.
Okay, wait, hear me.
I would ask you to disprove.
No, hear me. I made a bottle. Does the bottle care from men and female?
Does the bottle represent life?
No, so from
life.
Does
the bottle represent life?
So it's about everything.
Can I get in on that?
Wait. So wait.
That's a terrible
First of all,
statement to make.
do you believe? Because I said, do you believe God? Please, Ibrahim. Do you believe God is all powerful? First of all.
I believe
God's all powerful.
I'd say yeah.
Is water masculine or feminine?
Wait. So that's true. So when God, do you think God, in order for him to create something, needs something else to help him to create?
No, but your question is counterintuitive, yeah? Because because it presumes that the feminine is something else. I'm not saying the feminine is something else. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. So you're
saying God is masculine.
Hold on. Because you have the conception that God is he, masculine. Yeah, you define.
We don't say that masculine. We say it's he.
Fine, you say he.
Yeah.
So you define the she as something else.
I'm not saying that. No, right? I'm saying who.
There is no something. My point is, and maybe you're not going to get it, so I'm going to leave it alone. Right. But the point is, in my conceptuality, there is no something else.
Which is subjective.
It will be like saying.
Which is subjective.
For my father to create me, did he need something else?
But your father.
It doesn't make sense.
Shaka. Yes. We have been here speaking for quite long. Yes. You cannot establish your point. Are you aware of that? It's logically and evidentially with proofs.
Can I tell you how it's going? It confirms what you're saying.
Can I say something?
Please. 5 people speak at the same time. So we are here. Yes. You cannot establish your point logically and with evidence. You are saying
you haven't given me evidence either though.
I'll give you evidence.
What you have said. Go ahead.
I have to go, man. This is just خلي على الوقت, man.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So he doesn't need the feminine or masculine?
What I said was, this is the language that we're using to conceptualize.
Okay, you also said something else. You also said something else. That in order to create, there's no
life without masculinity.
No, not necessarily. For you to say that, we would have to know. You would have to know every iota of the.
Oh, I
didn't know you were here.
And you made a good point earlier. Go ahead. You said earlier that we can come to know of God through our experience.
Yes.
The laws of nature. Exactly. And he made a good point. Let me give to you one note. Creator. Let me give to you one. Okay, the lines of he's not physical. He's basically beyond.
Can you take it from my bag? From here.
Yes, very important. You want to give some.
So what we say,
from the first one.
What we say is that to a certain extent, our experience in the universe.
So you're saying that the Quran provides you with that, with the details beyond that, yeah?
Yes.
So all that you need to know about God is in the Quran.
So what we're saying is that there's certain things about, so for example, how God is eternal, or how powerful God is. Okay, these things are beyond a finite mind to understand.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
In Kemetic spirituality, they call that Amen, which is the unseen, the mysterious element of the Creator.
To my terms, which you can understand.
That's fine. I'm put for my thing.
That's fine. We can explain our terms and come to a common term.
Certainly.
So what I'm saying is that to a certain extent we can use our experience to understand a bit about God. There's certain things where that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. In those things that don't work, we can only speak of from what God has said, because we haven't got the faculties.
Call back the brother. I don't know his name. Not Shamsi, the other one. Ibrahim. I don't want to. Because we was on the point. I don't want to miss the. Don't go away, bro. Yeah. I want to. Yeah.
So we believe, for example, in the story of Ibrahim, when we read in the Quran, he said to Nimrod, Allah is the one who gives life and takes life.
Yes, sir.
So what Nimrod did, he killed a man and he set a man free. He said, I do that as well.
Yes.
Then he said, Allah is the one who brings the east from the west, the sun from the east to the west, so bring it from the west to the east. So mankind has certain abilities and certain powers, but the Creator's power is greater than that. So now we have a certain boundary where our terminology and our understanding of how we interact, or how life on our level interacts, cannot be applied to that realm.
I agree with that.
So based upon that, that's where we say that revelation is needed. And we can only speak based upon authentic revelation. So this is where we can say we stick to the terms of He. Where Allah says that He describes Himself in the language of the Arab, which is in a masculine form.
And to your conceptuality, using any other term other than He is against Allah.
Basically, that would be against the language of the Quran. And when we speak with Allah, we speak with what He spoke for Himself. And we give Him the names and attributes that He attributed and named Himself.
And I am saying that from my conceptuality, we understand that cultures develop language to conceptualize principles in the universe. And so there are principles in the universe that we use, that we find terms for. And I'm using the terms that we have developed in the language. The language cannot confine the Creator. You understand what I'm saying? I would argue no book can sum up the entirety of what the Creator is. And so we have terminology in language, that explains that, like mystery or unseen or what is beyond our comprehension. Them kind of things. I am saying that in the conceptualization doesn't mean that the conceptualization is enough to sum up the entirety of the Creator. This is the conceptualization. We conceptualize the Creator as masculine and feminine, principally, partly because we understand that in our universe, we're balancing masculine and feminine principles. So in the ultimate balance then, is the Creator Him herself. So if we're balancing ourselves on masculine and feminine, and we're seeking to harmonize with the Creator, we harmonize with the Creator with the understanding of what we are using. Just like you use the Quran, I'm saying we use the laws of nature.
This is what we say. So these laws of nature, I can't now superimpose what I've observed in laws of nature.
But it's not a superimposition.
Let me just finish. So I can't now superimpose my experience onto that Creator. Absolutely. Like I gave the example of Abraham and Nimrod. Allah gives a life and takes a life. What did Nimrod do? He set a man free and he killed a man. So yeah, on a lesser extent, okay, the creation works like that, but absolutely, that's not what.
But the conceptualization is not designed.
My point.
Yeah.
So what Abraham was referring to and what Nimrod tried to utilize was the idea of setting a man free and killing a man. But Allah is the one who gave him the life in the first place, and Allah is in fully control of his thing. So there is like I can create a chair, but it's not absolute creation of a
exactly. That's very different thing.
So now when we come to speak about Allah, and we've already acknowledged that we have a finite understanding and a finite experience, that language of talking about him from a bigger. Yes, what's good. So
I'm not gonna reach right.
So some haunted stuff going on.
So that language now,
All right, yeah.
So that language now has to be based upon authentic sources.
Right.
So that's why the language that for example, you said Kemetic philosophy or something along those lines.
I'm an African spiritualist. Kemetic spirituality is one expression of African.
Okay, so you've got a certain language that you're going to talk about the unseen with, and we've got a certain language that we're going to talk about the unseen with. Now it starts off with how do we establish what is the authentic, basically who is the authentic source of that has, like for example, have you been to Morocco?
No.
Okay, so I've been to Morocco. I can explain to you, I'm acquainted with that country. Okay, so when it comes to talking about al-ghaib, the unseen, it has to be somebody who is acquainted with that and be given knowledge. Now we have an argument in the Quran of Yusuf alayhi salam.
Sorry. Acquainted with the unseen.
Yeah, either by way of being informed, or by knowing it itself.
Okay,
so we believe that the prophets are informed by Allah.
So you understand that only the unseen can be acquainted with the unseen.
What do you mean?
So in the sense that if it's unseen and beyond our comprehension, then the only thing that can comprehend it is it itself.
No. Okay, so the unseen is a huge.
So the point is that if you said that our concept of the Creator, our comprehension of the Creator is limited.
Yeah.
There's a comprehension of the Creator that
where the intellect stops. It's got boundaries.
That's it. Yeah. Right. So the only thing that fully comprehends what it is
the Creator
itself.
It itself. Yeah.
Cool.
And this Creator itself would
That's fine.
That's right. Allah, because when we say the unseen, this includes many things. Okay, Allah is unseen. The Creator of everything is unseen, but also the spirits are unseen. The jinns are unseen.
We're gonna come back to the spirit. We like the word.
So we also believe the angels are unseen. We also believe the paradise and hellfire are
except for
unseen.
did the prophet see the angel, or did he just perceive the angel in a different form?
They saw the angel.
So the angels are unseen except for in that instance.
Yeah, of course. There's no
problem for us.
So let's clarify.
Yeah, there's no problem in that for us. So this is basically being informed of the ghaib, of al-ghaib, or the unseen. Now, based upon this, if that person is trustworthy and we can analyze him and analyze his character, analyze his message, and analyze him himself, we can now accept his testimony.
Right.
Okay. Now, when we come to what we have in the Quran, we have, funny enough, subhanallah, Yusuf alayhi salam. The Prophet Yusuf was in Kemet itself. He was in Egypt. Okay. And he was around the people who were worshipping ancestor worship, celestial body worship, and they were supplicating and calling upon deities and kind of anthropomorphizing nature and so on and so forth. And he said,
what did the Hebrews call Yusuf?
What did it? Joseph, right? Prophet Joseph, Yusuf Joseph. Okay. So now he was in the prison with them, and he was living amongst them. And he said, those that you worship with Allah, they are just names that you and your forefathers have invented as deities besides Allah, for which they have no sultan. Now this is the key point. The sultan. What is the authority on which we can pick up this piece of history and say these people believe this, therefore that's an authority, or these people believe this and that's an authority. Now this is where we start from by saying that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we have to.
He's been speaking for a while, but Anwar, see what he said there, bro? This was the asl of the conversation, because what the bro, with all due respect, was saying, I was explaining to him that our belief in Islam, etc. And what you're saying, because our criteria is the Quran and the Sunnah. And his criteria is the African spirituality.
So what is the
I'm
which
saying,
one has the
so-
sultan?
I'm saying,
that's
I am saying,
correct. So
I am
what's
so,
the criteria?
you know what I'm saying?
What's the Surah?
Sultan is basically the authority.
Yeah,
Which
but
one
I
has
no,
been
hold on.
authority?
Let
I
me
can have my
clarify.
ancestors'
I didn't
beliefs or
say.
his ancestors' beliefs,
I
but
didn't.
which one has been authorized
And this
by
is
God?
why.
So hold on.
And this was
So I
asking
said
him the
no.
questions,
Yeah, so
bro.
your point.
The ancestors' authority
Yes.
is the laws of nature. In identifying those laws, they establish a culture and a tradition. Yeah. So the authority is not the ancestors in and of themselves. The authority is the laws of nature, and the ancestors are the authority in as much as they develop a system.
I want to understand what he said.
The level of confusion is interesting.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
go.
because man are defining writing as subjective. Yeah, and your entire argument is hinged upon evidence or proof, which I'm sure you are aware of the idea that one must accept that an individual named Prophet Muhammad received a revelation that was written down in a book. Yeah, and one must accept that.
But there's reasons why we accept it.
And there are reasons why I accept what I accepted as well. So we both have reasons.
When we say accept, when we say accept, we don't just believe in the creator because the Quran said so. The Quran has proofs for the creator, but externally.
So bring me the proof.
Hang on. So externally, we have signs of the creator. These things are all in harmony.
Yes.
It's not like we only came to know about the creator through the Quran.
Yes.
Rather, we came to know the full detail of the creator in the Quran, but we already had a innate disposition for things, basically. Innate disposition, sense, sound intellect, sensory perception, and wahi, and the messenger.
Those are the four things.
Yeah, so these,
my ancestors had all those four things.
That's fine. So what we said, we acknowledge now in every society, because when we said we come to know of a creator and you come to have own knowledge based upon the Quran.
Yes.
Remember, what are we talking about? Are we talking about knowledge of the creator? We said there's four things. Only one of them is wahi, revelation. We believe this is the most authoritative. But we say the start point is what is called al-fitra, the natural disposition.
Okay.
Now, this is ingrained upon everybody's heart.
Indeed.
And
including my ancestors.
Including your ancestors.
Beautiful. I love that.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we agree on that.
Absolutely. So what we say now is that every society, including Kemetic society, Babylonian society, every society, West African, Chinese, Aborigine from Australia, South American, all of them.
That you're being inclusive, right?
You have to. No, because what? This is not a thing that that you can't see. Basically, this is from Al-Bayinat. Allah's existence was clear to the people in Scandinavia. Allah's existence is clear to the people in South America.
And in Kemet.
Absolutely.
And in Yoruba.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'll give you one thing. In West Africa, you're from Jamaica, I'm assuming.
And Antigua.
Antigua, okay.
I'm an Ashanti descendant.
Okay, but so you know about the Maroons?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the Maroons, what do they call God? What's the name for God?
There's a few depending on the tradition, but the most common is Nyankopong, which is derived from the Akan word.
Akan.
The creator.
Do you know what it means, literally?
It's gone out my head, but yeah, go ahead.
Nyan Kim Pong means the god of the sky.
Yes, sir.
Nyan Kim Su. Hang on.
Sorry, can I say though?
Yeah.
Sorry, because the idea of the god of the sky is actually a misnomer. Yeah, and in fact, that which is actually explained.
No. Let me just.
Hold on. We're dealing with language. So on this point, this book called Akan Traditional Religion.
Perfect.
The interpretation of the god of the sky. Was designed. Was a designation imposed upon Nyankopong, the definition of Nyankopong, by European missionaries who wanted to degrade the spiritual system of the Akan people into sky god, earth god, water god, and them kind of things there, as though they didn't have an overall concept of a divine creator. So they say sky god. As if to say that this is animism that the people that are dealing with. They don't have the intellect for a universal God.
I see that.
So
but
that's not to say that the Akan didn't see God in the sky.
This is the point. Okay, so I think the sky god sounds like a cloud god or a sun god. I don't mean it like that. A god above heaven.
I'm saying that, but you gave a definition for what it means, and I'm saying that according to
it's a rough translation. Sky god.
But I'm saying it's not a rough translation.
You cut me though.
It's an incorrect. No,
you cut me. What's the word for water? Rain that comes. What's the word for water? And what's the word for rain?
I don't speak Akan fluently.
That's fine. In water,
it's
soup. Yeah. Okay. What's the word? No. Okay. And rain is called Yankin soup. Yeah, so there's water and there's water from the sky.
Yes.
So when I'm saying Yankin Pong, that means the God above the sky or God in the sky. So only thing I'm trying to highlight from that is that every society, whether it's the pagan Quraysh, whether it's the Kemetic society, the ancient Akan society, even the Chinese empire, they had the Emperor of Heaven. All of them acknowledged innately, one supreme deity that was above and distant. That was not something that was in the land. Rather, he created everything, and there was confusion. He's above, but he's everywhere. How is he everywhere? So these things are vague. Are vague. Okay. Now,
it's not vague, you know.
No, it's vague. It's vague.
But because
you cut me again, my friend. I'll let you speak. Don't worry. So this is the thing. So everybody instinctively has got this idea of a supreme creator who is above. Okay, we call out when a plane goes down, you can be an atheist all your life, but you're calling for God. You're calling for the supreme creator. Okay. Now, what came along with that, and this was widespread in many different societies, was ancestor worship and celestial body worship. So when that came in now, we came to not acknowledging this creator, basically giving the right that for the creator alone. He created us, he provided for us, he gave us the sun, he gave us the moon, he gave us the tree, he gave us all of these things. So now we're going to give what is due to him to the trees, due to him, due to the sun.
Again, that's a misconception. Because I'm saying that this is why I was trying to emphasize the point about Nyankopong. In the sense of the fact that, again, these were non-Africans who didn't understand African culture, who came to and saw things that they didn't understand and assigned attributes to what they saw that were not exactly true. So you see a man supplicating before the tree or the land or whatever, and you believe they decide, because they think that they got something superior, that the tree is the object of supplication.
That's a Christian thing. We understand from an Islamic point of view.
But it's not a Christian thing.
You understand?
But it's not a Christian thing. But first of all, because you just said it yourself,
what?
That man then was given that was worshipping ancestors and trees and river. Right. And I'm saying that what you've defined is an interpretation imposed by outsiders who didn't understand what they saw.
No, because in the Quran itself, it mentions that they're not worshipping these things in and of themselves.
The Quran cannot define the people's spirituality for them.
Hang on. Can you just say what the spirituality?
That's what I'm about to
say. My point. So we believe that these people, these Quraysh, if we understand Quraysh of something external, not the idol itself, that these are representation. We don't worship them except that they get us closer to Allah. Okay, so this is what Allah revealed the Quran to do, to say that when you're supplicating to your ancestor, calling him to help you, and you might believe that he can't do it outside of himself except with God's permission, that this as well it was not acknowledged by God or set down with authority, and this opposed God. Why? Because this is God saying it is about himself.
So if I said to you that and this is not true for all different religions, but in the same respect that in Islam the Creator uses angels, right, and he sends forth angels to do that and so forth. In the same way, many people conceptualize ancestors, that the Creator sends forth ancestors to do that and so forth. What's the problem?
So we
I could ask you the same thing. I could ask you the same thing. If you bring me the Quran, that's proof.
Speak it to him.
No, but I was speaking to the brother before, you know. I'm not. No. But you can't tell it.
This is my older anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't. I can't tell me who to speak to. I'm speaking to my uncle. Yeah, I'm saying I'm speaking to my uncle, innit? I'm saying. He asked me a question. I'm gonna respect him. That's it. No, I'm not. But you can't, bro. Let's be serious. He asked me a question. I answer the question. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell me who to speak to.
Back on track. No problem.
Go ahead.
So he's giving me permission to speak.
No problem.
As well,
yeah.
So what we say is that this worshipping other than God.
Was you going to say polytheism?
Yeah, polytheism. Yeah.
Right. Again, another misconception.
That's fine.
But let's go ahead.
So this polytheism enters into the world and into people's minds for a matter of ways. One, by saying that either this person is independent of God and has power over something, or that he is basically God has allocated him a certain power over a certain thing, or that he is
Does
a helper.
God not allocate power?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Can God not allocate power?
Of course he does. But what the thing is now is, what do we know? Okay, for example, to understand what God wants from us, who's best to speak on God's behalf?
Who's best to speak on God's behalf?
God himself.
That assumes that God